All right. This is getting bananas. This is getting bananas, dog. I just came back from getting my hair cut. Shout out to Rob the barber. But let's talk. Teofimo Lopez. I know there were a lot of questions when it came to the tournament style thing that His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is putting together. And a lot of people were like, well, Teofimo Lopez, he's the final boss. Well, let's talk about what Teofimo Lopez is going to be doing and how this tournament is really going to plan out. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, he said that you're going to have Ryan Garcia versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz. We know that. And you're going to have Devin the American Dream Haney versus Ramirez. Then they're going to fight each other. Now, when they fight each other, you're going to have Teofimo Lopez, in the meantime, in between time, fighting Boots Ennis. Now, from my understanding, the same card that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney going to fight each other on, Teofimo Lopez is going to be on that same card taking on Boots Ennis. That's the plan. And then the plan is, in this tournament style, that the winners fight each other and the losers fight each other. Now, understand what I'm saying. Let's say, for example, Ryan Garcia, this is not a prediction, I'm just giving you an example. I don't want people to get moist in the comments. But if Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney and Boots beats Teo, then Ryan fights Boots and Teofimo Lopez fights Devin the American Dream Haney. You get what I'm saying? So what I love about this is what His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh said and was quoted, and I saw it on DAZN Instagram, where Turki Al-Sheikh was speaking on being undefeated, and he echoed what we've been saying in the war room for years, talking about, listen, man, it's not about being undefeated, like Floyd Mayweather. That comes every 40, 50, 60 years, right? And he's saying, it's really about taking each other on. And you don't have to be undefeated to be great. He said Muhammad Ali lost 5 times. Facts. And this idea that he's having with these matchups is echoing what I was saying before about the money is in the matchups, not the superstar. You know how the fight game or how boxers been kind of built, before we gonna find out season and a boxing revolution. How they were built up was kind of, you perceived them to be the best. You kind of built them to be undefeated because if they lost, then they were no good. So they weren't trying to fight on everybody. They were actually trying to cherry pick, quote unquote, or just kind of match select their way into staying undefeated and build their brand and then to cash out at the end. And that was the Mayweather effect, though Mayweather didn't quite do that. But the effect of Mayweather, everybody tried to follow his blueprint and it ended up going that way. And people kind of lost track on what boxing is. It's the matchups. It's kind of like UFC. UFC, look at Nate Diaz. He's known as an all-time great fighter, but look at his record. Look at Cowboy Cerrone's record. Look at McGregor's record. Look at Silva's record. All these guys are taking losses, right? You have John Jones, but I'm just saying you have, Habib, you have those guys. But really, you can be great in the UFC with losses because it's about getting us the fights. Whoever can get us the great fights the most, we see them as a great fighter, win, lose, or draw, but especially if they win. So in this tournament style, you have the losers fighting each other, right? So it gives fighters incentives to take on great matchups regardless of how difficult the op is, because you're still going to get a payday even if you lose. And all that does is build boxing to make boxing the #1 sport in the world again. So salute to His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh for this whole thing. Now, we do have details on Ryan Garcia and what's going on with him and, his fights and the weight classes and stuff like that. Ryan Garcia, he said this.
If you win, we get the rematch that everybody wants, Ryan. Yeah. That's for sure, too.
When he wins again. Yeah, when I win, I will fight him again, beat him again, and then finally I can put that to rest and move on with my career and just maybe fight Teofimo, right? That's how it's going to go. So.
What about the Pitbull? Because Pitbull's out.
I'll be 144. I'll be 144.
So Ryan Garcia will be taking on Isaac Pitbull Cruz at 140. And he'll be fighting Devin the American Dream Haney at 147 if he gets past Pitbull. And then he will also be fighting, the winner or the loser, whatever, Boots Ennis or Teofimo Lopez at 147 as well. So it looks like he's going to go to welterweight, just like Devin the American Dream Haney said when he said goodbye to 140. He will be going to welterweight permanently, which those are big kids, and I like that. Now they're fighting closer to their walk-around weight. All of this shit is just amazing. And that's why the quote-unquote weight bullying was a thing. because you were trying to stay undefeated. Now, the incentive is in the matchups. This is all beautiful. Now, I know there's a question about Teofimo Lopez, and I'm getting rumors. This is just rumorville. Now, Teofimo Lopez will be taking on Boots Ennis, it seems. That's what they're working on. But following that up, he'll be taking on the winner or the loser of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. But what is he going to do now? You know, in the meantime, in between time. Well, the rumors are that he'll be taking on Richardson Hitchens now. Those are rumors, though. So don't take this as me giving an announcement. But it looks like what I'm hearing is he'll be taking on Richardson Hitchens now. And then, you know, he'll be taking on Boots after that. And then the winner or loser or whatever, or how that goes with Ryan Garcia and Devin the American Dream Haney. Out of all of this, if you look at the matchups, it looks like, shit, Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez, they got the hardest ops, right? And I don't know how you guys feel. Ryan Garcia has Pitbull, Devin Haney, then Teo or Boots. Teo has Hitchens, Boots Ennis, then Ryan Garcia, Devin. That's ridiculous. Devin Haney would be having Ramirez. It's still the same combination, right? Ryan Garcia or Boots and Teo, except for Ramirez is probably the least most difficult op out of the three ops for Ryan, Devin, and Teofimo Lopez. But I'd love to know what you all think in the comments below. ShowBizz for dope. This is absolutely amazing. And like I said, boxing is in a great space right now with the boxing revolution. I'm extremely excited about all this. I would love to know what you think in the comments below. And I'm out!